Hello, boys and girls. Thank you for coming to Reading Time with Grandma. Today we have a good book for you to hear about Mr. Bear. This book is all about Bear Says Thanks. Are you ready to hear the story? All right, so that means you pulled up a chair or a pillow and you're sitting quietly and ready to hear why Mr. Bear is so thankful today. Bear Says Thanks. The story was written by Karma Wilson and the illustrations were done by Jane Chapman, and I love the way that she draws the animals. All alone in his cave, the bear listens to the wind. He is bored, and he misses his friends. I could make a big dinner and a feast that I could share. But he looks through his cupboard and the cupboard is bare. There's nothing in his cupboard. How can I have a feast with a bare cupboard? Then his friend the mouse stops by with a huckleberry pie. Yum, yum, yum. And the bear says thanks. Bear says, goodness me, a delectable pie? But I have made nothing, he says with a sigh. Excuse me, my chair needed readjusting. Then they hear, hi-ho, hi-ho, and they both see Hare with a basket, with a big batch of muffins at the door of his lair. The lair is the name for the bear's cave. Maybe you didn't know that the bear lived in a lair. The hare hurries in from the cold rushing wind, and the bear says, thanks for the blueberries. Of course, says Hare. Then he points to the door. Who's that? Here comes Badger, and he's got even more. Look what he's bringing with him. Brrr, says the Badger as he tromps inside. He sets down his pole and he smiles real wide. I'm back from a stroll at the old fishing hole. I've got a whole string of fish to share with my friends. And the bear says, thanks. I bet you knew the bear was going to say thank you. Then Gopher and Mole tunnel up from the ground. We have warm honey nuts. Let's pass them around. Can you see all the animals in the pictures? You can get this book from the library, and then you can study the pictures even better because the animals have the cutest faces. There's a flap and a flitter and a flurry in the den when in flutters the owl with the raven and the wren. All those birds, the owl, the raven, and the wren. We have pears from the tree and herbs to brew tea. Yay, says Bear, this is quite the party. But then the bear holds up his hands and he says, wait. Bear mutters and he stutters and he wears a big frown. Bear sighs and he moans and he plops himself down. You have brought such yummy treats, and you are so nice to share. But me, I have nothing. My cupboard is bare. And he points to his bare cupboard. Mouse squeaks, oh, don't fret. There's enough, dear bear. You don't need any food. You have stories to share. Tell us a story, Mr. Bear. His friends hug him tight. It will be all right. And the bear says thanks. Look at him with his happy friends, hugging him tight. Can you see the lovely pictures? They lay out their feast on a quilt on the ground, and the bear takes a seat while his friends gather round. Look at that nice quilt that they lay on the ground. Everyone is happy, and there's lots of treats. In a cave in the woods, in a warm, bright lair, the friends feel grateful for their good friend Bear. They pass around platters, they tweet and they chatter, and they all say thanks. Well, I want to say thank you to you for listening to that story. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, you can have someone pick this book up at the library for you. Then you can study all the beautiful pictures and see the lovely story again. Thank you for listening today. And if you enjoyed the story, make sure you push like, and you can subscribe to my station, and I'll have another story for you next week. Okay? Bye, boys and girls. Thanks for listening.